Hi sis, are you free?
Yes.
Can you tell me about preparation before speech?
Okay, actually there's a lot of preparation before speech, but I just take some of it. That's said by Mr. Nazri and also in theories. The first one is objective of speech. Actually, speaker must decide why they are speaking. It's important so they can decide what material should be included and excluded in speech. Okay, then second one is analyze the audience. Okay, speaker must discovering as much about the audience as possible. By analyze the audience, a speaker can sharpen the types of argument makes, what effective examples, how complex the explanation, and so on. Oh yeah, before I forget, actually the important thing in analyzing the audience is by discovering demographic. Okay, and the last one is determine form of speech. Okay, the unknown of form of speech could causes the speaker miss out. Okay, I take example of Mr. Nazri before. In speech is Mr. Nazri always use the form of motivation and religious form in speech. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hey sis, wait.
Hi.
Do you have a time?
Yes.
Can I ask you?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Sure.
Okay. How to organizing the introduction of speech?
Okay, before delivering a speech, the speaker must plan their introduction. For the example, do a mind map and do a research about the speech. After that, gaining attention is a first step in the listening skills. So it is important to answer the question from the audience that what is speech about. Okay, the speaker must provide vivid descriptions. This is important because this can help audience to understand the complicated concept in the speech. Okay, according to Bro Nazli, he said that he opened a speech with quote and story in life. After that, he going to tell his own story and analogy. His analogy is about apple and knife. So when we cut the apple in the right way, we can see the star. So that's all.
Hello sis.
Hello.
Can I ask you something?
Okay.
How to organize the main point in speech?
Okay. To organize the main point in speech, is firstly, as a speaker, she or he must identify the point. In this part, the point that the speaker says must be clearly and relevant to the specific purpose. So, according Mr. Nazri, as a speaker, he always use storytelling technique in his story life in connection with every main point that he presented to the audience, especially in his motivational speech. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay, thank you sis.
Next is develop the main point. This section is identify and describe the main element of the part of the speech, including topic, specific purpose, thesis, keyword, and the main ideas and subpoint. Based on Mr. Nazri, use the same way when he write an essay. There is introduction, body, and conclusion. Next is connecting the main point. When moving from one to one point, he used the connectors such as next, furthermore, and based on Mr. Nazri, how he connect the point and point is he will remind the first point when he talk about the second point, and he will remind the first and second point when he talk about third point and so on. Thank you. Okay, what do you think about conclusion in speech body?
Okay. First, we need to know there are several ways to making a conclusion, such as summarize the speech, provide closure, make a great final and expression. The first way to making a conclusion is summarize the speech. The conclusion must provide a summary of the speaker, major points that the speaker want to deliver. This method should remind the audience of the speaker attitude towards the ideas that the speaker have expressed. The communication should also show how the points relate to each other. Second is provide closure. The conclusion must give the audience a feeling that our thought is complete. People have a psychological needs for closure. They want a speech to have a beginning, a middle, and especially an end. They especially don't want to be left hanging. Number third is the speaker make a great final expression. The conclusion is our last chance to influence audience expectation. The conclusion should grab audience attention and possesses an emotional appeal that illuminates the impelling nature of the entire speech from the speaker.